Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Revised K-12 Curriculum Science, Grade 5, Quarter 3, Lesson 8. Our topic for today is about constructing simple electromagnet. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! Learning competencies. Make a simple electromagnet. Observe and record its properties. Day 1. Let's have a short review. What are the two types of magnets and how do they differ? Answer. The two types are natural magnets and artificial magnets. Natural magnets are found in nature, while artificial magnets are made by people. Describe the properties of magnetic poles. Answer. Magnetics have north and south poles. Like poles repel and unlike poles attract. How do magnets interact with each other? Answer. Magnets can attract or repel each other depending on their poles. Explain the concept of magnetic fields and their significance. A magnetic field is the area around a magnet where it can attract or repel objects. Can you name some everyday objects or devices that use magnets? Answer. Examples are refrigerator, doors, electric fans, speakers, and compasses. Vocabulary words. Magnet. Attract. To cause to draw near by physical force. Magnet. Something that attracts iron and generates a magnetic field. Magnetic field. The portion of space around a magnet where the magnetic forces of the object can be detected. Magnetic pole. One of the two ends of a magnet is where the magnetic field is most intense. Repel. To push back or away by a force. Electricity. Atom. The smallest unit of an element, consists of a dense, positively charged nucleus surrounded by electrons. Molecule. The smallest particle of a substance that retains the chemical and the physical properties of the substance and is composed of two or more atoms. Electron. The negatively charged particle of an atom. Proton. The positively charged particle of an atom. Neutron. The neutral particle in an atom. Nucleus. The positively charged central region of an atom composed of neutrons and protons. Static electricity. The build-up of charge on an object, or the spark that is a result of a build-up of charge on an object. TWLH chart. Fill out the table below to tell us what you think you know about simple electromagnet and what you want to know about it. What we think we know, an electromagnet uses electricity to make a magnet. What we want to know, How can we make an electromagnet stronger? Later on, when we are done with our lesson, we will be answering the last two columns. Day 2. Activity number 1. Magnetic Attraction Station. Objective: to review key concepts of magnetism before engaging in the electromagnetism activity. Materials needed: Station 1 ring magnets, 2 to 4 ring magnets, 1 pencil. Station 2 magnetic separation, 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of iron fillings, 1 cup of water, 2 beakers. Station 3 magnetic pole identification, 1 large bar magnet, 1 small bar magnet, 1 orienteering compass and masking tape. Station 4 magnetic loops, 1 piece thin plexiglass or a petri dish. 4 small items of identical heights to securely prop up the plexiglass or petri dish. A few differently shaped magnets. A small container of iron fillings. Station 5 magnetic prediction. 1 to 2 bar magnets. Several test objects such as corks, erasers, paper clips, coins, cloth, aluminum foil, plastic pen, mechanical pencil, graphite, ceramic, popsicle sticks, etc. Station 6 make your own magnet. 2 bar magnets, 2 nails, 10 to 20 paper clips. Instructions: Station 1 ring magnets. Put 2 ring magnets on the pencil so that the magnets repel each other. Hold the bottom ring and move it up and down along the pencil. What happens? Next, hold 1 ring between your thumb and forefinger. Hang the second ring on the first ring, edge to edge. Can you make the second ring travel around the first ring in a circle? Station 2 magnetic separation. Magnetic separation use a magnet to remove iron fillings from the mixtures in the beakers. How does this work? Why can't you separate the mixtures using a magnet? Station 3 magnetic pole identification. Use the small magnet or a compass to determine which pole of the large magnet is the N pole and which is the S pole. Which is the N pole of the large magnet? Pole 1 or 2? Station 4 magnetic loops. Put a magnetic under the petri dish or plexiglass. Sprinkle some iron fillings on the plastic surface. What shapes do the iron fillings make? Try this with magnets of different shapes and sizes. Do they have different shapes? Draw a picture showing the shape of the magnetic fields for 2 different magnets. Station 5 magnetic prediction. Which objects do you think will be attracted to the magnet? Before you test the objects, list them in the worksheet table and predict which you think will be attracted to the magnet. Station 6 make your own magnet. Pick up the nail, knock it against the tabletop, and touch its point to a paper clip. Does the nail behave like a magnet or not? Next, Rub the magnet against the nail to magnetize the nail. Make sure to rub it in only one direction, not back and forth. Now, how many paper clips can you pick up with the nail? Demagnetize the nail by knocking it against the tabletop. How do you know it is demagnetized? Now, magnetize the nail again. How can you make the nail a stronger magnet using only the materials at the station? How can you test your idea? Remember to demagnetize the nail before you move to the next station. Processing question, Station 1, Ring Magnets. Draw a picture of the two ring magnets on the pencil. What happens when you move the lower ring magnet? Answer, when I move the lower ring magnet, the top ring moves away and stays floating because they repel each other. Station 2, Magnetic Separation. Why can you separate the mixtures using a magnet? Answer, I can separate the mixture because the magnet attracts the iron fillings, but it does not attract sugar or water. Station 3, Magnetic Pole Identification. Which is the end pole of the large bar magnet? Pole 1 or 2? Answer, pole 1 is the end pole of the large bar magnet. Station 4, Magnetic Loops. Draw a picture below showing the shape of the magnetic fields for two different magnets. Station 5, Magnetic Prediction. Before we test the objects, list in the table below all the objects you are testing. If you predict an object will be attracted to the magnet, write yes in the prediction column. Otherwise, write no in the prediction column. After you test each object, if the object is strongly attracted to the magnet, write strong in the result column. If the object is weakly attracted to the magnet, write weak in the result column. If it is not attracted to the magnet at all, write no in the result column. And here's the table. Paper clip, yes, strong. Coin, no, no. Aluminum foil, no, no. Plastic pen, no, no. Eraser, no, no. Popsicle stick, no, no. Pencil, graphite, no, no. Cork, no, no. Processing question, Station 6, Make your own magnet. 1. How many paper clips did you pick up with a nail the first time you magnetized it? Answer, I picked up 5 paper clips. 2. How can you tell when the nail is demagnetized? Answer, the nail cannot pick up paper clips anymore. 3. How can you make the nail a stronger magnet using only the materials at the station? Answer, rub the magnet on the nail more times in one direction. 4. Describe how would you test your idea? Answer, I would count how many paper clips the nail can pick up before and after rubbing it more times. Day 3. Let's investigate. Activity number 2. Building an electromagnet. Objective, understand the basic principles of electromagnetism. Construct a simple electromagnet using common materials. Observe and record the properties of the electromagnet. Analyze the factors affecting the strength of an electromagnet. Materials needed: iron nails or bolts, copper wire, insulated, batteries AA or AAA, iron fillings or small metal objects, like paper clips or screws. Instructions: 1. Draw the battery, wire coil, and magnetic field. Label the positive and negative ends of the battery and the poles of the coil's magnetic field. 2. Describe what happens if you hold a nail or paper clip near the coil. Answer: the nail or paper clip is attracted and sticks to the coil. 3. Reverse the connection to the coil. Draw the battery, coil, and magnetic field. Label the positive and negative ends of the battery and the poles of the coil's magnetic field. 4. Describe what happens if you hold a nail or paper clip near the coil. Answer: the paper clip still sticks, but the poles are reversed. 5. How did you test the strength of your electromagnet? Answer: I tested it by counting how many paper clips it could pick up. 6. Can your electromagnet pick up paper clips when the current is disconnected? Answer: no, it cannot pick up paper clips when the battery is disconnected. Electromagnet engineering. 7. What did you modify in building your electromagnet? Number of coils or size of battery? Answer: I changed the number of right coils. 8. Fill in the table below with how many paper clips your electromagnet was able to pick up. Here's the table. First column, electromagnet. Second column, how many paper clips did it pick up? These are just example answers. With 10 to 12 coils, 6 paper clips. With fewer coils, 4 coils, 2 paper clips. With more coils, 15 coils, 9 paper clips. With a different battery number 1, AA battery, 6 paper clips. With a different battery number 2, AAA battery, 4 paper clips. 9. Write a sentence about how changing the number of coils or battery size affects how many paper clips the electromagnet could pick up. Answer: more coils or a bigger battery makes the electromagnet stronger and able to pick up more paper clips. 10. What are some ways that engineers might be able to use electromagnets? Answer: engineers use electromagnets in cranes, electric motors, doorbells, and speakers. Day 4. What are ways an engineer might modify an electromagnet to change the strength of its magnetic field? Which modifications might be the easiest or cheapest? Answer: engineers can change the strength of an electromagnet by adding more wire coils, using a bigger battery, or using a stronger metal core like iron. The easiest and cheapest way is to add more wire coils. How might engineers use electromagnets in separating recyclable materials? Answers: engineers use electromagnets to separate recyclable materials by pulling out metal objects like iron and steel from trash so they can be recycled properly. What are some ways that engineers might be able to use electromagnets? Answer: engineers use electromagnets in cranes to lift heavy metal, in electric motors, in doorbells, and in speakers. How are electromagnets used in everyday applications? Answer: electromagnets are used in everyday things such as electric fans, washing machines, headphones, and refrigerator doors. Learners' takeaways. Go back to the TWLH chart. Let the pupils reflect and check if their answers in the think column are correct. Ask them also if their answers in the one column were addressed during the conduct of the various activities. Finally, let them accomplish the learned and how column. What we learned. Electromagnet uses electricity and becomes stronger with more wire coils and works only when the battery is connected. How we know. I learned these by doing experiments, observing the magnets, and testing the electromagnet in class. Venn diagram. Materials needed: 1 blank Venn diagram, pencil or marker. Instructions: 1. Review the lesson. Think about what you learned about magnetism and electromagnetism. 2. Label your Venn diagram. Write magnetism in the left circle. Write electromagnetism in the right circle. 3. Fill in the diagram. Write facts that are only about magnetism in the left circle. Write facts that are only about electromagnetism in the right circle. Write facts that are true for both in the middle where the circles overlap. 4. Use these ideas to help you. Magnetism, magnets, poles, north and south, attraction and repulsion, natural magnets, compass, refrigerator, magnets. Electromagnetism, electricity, wire coils, battery, can be turned on and off, doorbells and speakers. Both magnetic fields, attraction, and repulsion useful in real life can move objects without touching them. 5. Check your work. Make sure each idea is written in the correct part of the diagram. 6. Share and listen. Be ready to share your Venn diagram and listen to your classmates' ideas. 7. Reflect. Think about how the Venn diagram helped you understand the similarities and differences between magnetism and electromagnetism. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Huwag kalimutang i-like at mag-subscribe para sa higit pang educational content. I-click ang bell icon para ma-update ka sa ating mga bagong video. Salamat!